You're telling me that if your boss tells you to show up at 3 a.m., you're gonna show up at 3 a.m. If your boss tells you to show up at 4 a.m., you're gonna show up at 4 a.m. If he tells you to sweep, you're gonna sweep. But when you tell yourself that you're gonna do something, you don't end up doing it. And I don't know why you respect somebody else more than you respect yourself, bro. Imagine if you showed up for yourself just how you showed up for your job. Imagine if you showed up for yourself just like how you showed up for people who don't deserve it. Just imagine how further you'd be, how further you would be if you just gave yourself that same self-respect, bro. And that's what it ultimately boils down to. If you set some goals, if you set some things in your mind that you want to achieve, that you want to start working towards, and you this if you just give up, bro, the simple truth is you just don't have self-respect, bro. Like you are letting yourself down. That's why it never leaves your head, bro. It's always just stressing you out because you made that promise to yourself, but you're not, coming through with it. It's kind of the same thing with your fitness goals, bro. Every time that you go a week, without, falling off track, and then a week goes by and you fall off track, it's just like you want to blame everything that's around you, but the real problem is you. It boils down to you. It shouldn't matter if, you live with other people and, it's distracting and you can't control yourself. That's a self-control problem, bro. It doesn't matter if you're fucking broke. I lost all the weight. I lost 100 pounds, bro, when I lived with my parents, and I was still in high school. I had no job to, buy all the supplements. I didn't have any money to buy all the food I needed. I tried, bro, and I showed up for myself every morning. I would wake up, I would do cardio before school, and I wouldn't make any excuses, bro. I would eat less. I knew what I had to do, and people wouldn't like that shit. People wouldn't like that. I respected myself, enough to be a little different. People don't like when you try to better yourself because it's not normal. Like everyone wants to be fitting into the crowd. I would get people trying to, tear me down, keep me in that same spot that I always people what I would know me as, the fat kid. They would try to keep me there, just try to like tear me down every time I would tell them what I was trying to do. And it's just like you have to break past that. And now I live in my own apartment, and I could even argue that it's even harder, bro. It's even harder to stay on track, to wake up every morning, to wake up 4 a.m. every morning, 5 a.m., 3 a.m., whatever my schedule is, however my schedule is moving for that day. It's even harder now, but I have like this fire inside of me. I have like you have to like literally go all the way in. You literally have to go all the way in, bro. Because now I wake up and I have bills to pay. I have to keep the lights on in here. I have to, keep the water running. I have to, fill the fridge up for me and my lady, bro. Like it's just I could make so many excuses. I could make excuses of just like, oh, it's hard to stay on track when my girl's in here. She wants me to, eat junk food. She gets upset when I tell her no, and it's hard to just be like the most of the time the only one that eats clean. Like, bro, at some point you have to put your foot down and not give a fuck what anyone thinks, bro. My girl started respecting me more when I put my foot down and I told her, what it is, what I have to do. If it's not gonna work out for you, then let me know. If it's, I have to eat like this, I have to wake up at this time, let me do my thing, and we're gonna be good. Like that was the ever since I started being like that, bro. Like I transformed into this new identity. I got forced to move out of my parents' house just because of some, it was just overcrowded, just some family drama. I was literally forced to move out. I've been in my apartment for 4 months now, 5 months. I'm 21. I just turned 21 like 2 months ago, 1 month ago, and I wasn't ready for it, bro. But you know what I could always rely on is just always my morning routine. It's always, okay, if I can control myself, that's if as long as I can control myself, I'm gonna be okay, bro. Like I can't control anything that goes on. I can control all that I can control is, my fitness, my health. I can control how many hours I put in at work, bro, so I could pay the fucking bills. I can't control, if someone lives with me and they eat whatever they want to eat, and that I can't control I can't control that I'm gonna be, intrigued. I'm gonna have the cravings to eat the wrong foods. I can't control that my body, my mind is automatically when I get home from work, bro. I just got back from work. This is, as you can see, I literally just stepped inside the door, and I could see why so many people fail at their fitness goals, any goals, but I'm talking about fitness goals specifically because, bro, I could come home. I have like I'm so comfortable in my home, bro. Like I have food in here. I have running water. I have a TV. I have Wi-Fi. I have endless entertainment. My girl lives here, so you know what that means also. But I decide to respect myself, bro. Like I put my foot down and I just remember what I said I was going to do. And I already know in my head if I don't do that, like I'm just going to be constantly stressed out that I didn't do it. Like I feel like stress only comes from you knowing that you have to do something but you decide to just put it off for later. Like eventually I'm going to have to do it, so why not just get it out the fucking way right now? Like I come home and I have like this routine, like no matter how long my days are, bro. Right now, I had a short day today. I'm not gonna lie. I worked a 6 hour day, but on 14-hour days, 12-hour days, it doesn't matter, bro. I still come home, I shower, I go to the gym. It doesn't matter, bro. I still get my steps in. I make sure that my fitness and my health and my mental state are all in check, bro. Because if that's all in check, I can move mountains, bro. Like when I started being like this, bro, this is the moment my girl started submitting more to me. This is the moment that, I got more respect from other men. This is the moment that I've felt the most confident. It's just those three major things, bro. Your health level, I almost flipped you off. Your health, your fitness, and your mental health, okay? If you anchor everything around that, bro, you're gonna be unstoppable. I'm telling you. You're gonna have more respect for yourself. You're gonna have more confidence in yourself, bro. It doesn't matter what life throws at you, bro. I had to move out. I wasn't ready. I didn't have the money in my bank account to move out, but I had to, right? And at first, I was giving into just the pleasure. I'm not gonna lie. I was giving into the pleasure of just, eating junk food every day and, not having a structured routine. I was giving into that. I was just eating whatever I wanted, waking up whenever I wanted with my girl, and it felt good in the moment. But that little person in the back of my head would always just be talking to me like, bro, you're fucking up. You're not. You're gonna eventually. You're eventually gonna burn like the whole candle. Like eventually, it was just like a candle, bro. It feels good. It's just like a candle, bro. See, like if look at a candle, the more you burn it, the closer it gets to burning out completely, just to like the glass container. That's how it is. Yes, you could enjoy that shit. You could live an unstructured life, but eventually the candle's gonna burn out and you're gonna be not where you wanna be. If you just filled up, your days with pleasure and, nothing hard, then you're not gonna be where you wanna be, bro. That's why, like, I know it's fucking hard, bro, but literally my routine after work, it doesn't matter how tired I am. I come home, I get in the kitchen, I have a little snack or a pre workout meal, two bananas or some oatmeal or some cream of rice with some honey. I take a pre-workout energy drink. I take a cold shower. I literally rinse off the day. Like I literally when I'm taking a shower, I'm washing off the dirt from work. I'm I work a pretty stressful job. I'm a truck driver, right? So it's pretty stressful out on the road if you know what I'm talking about. And I literally imagine all the stress. I imagine the day just falling off of me. I imagine it just getting washed off of me. And then as soon as that, while I'm doing that, I'm playing music. I tell Alexa to turn on some of my, some music to hype me up, bro, because I'm tired as fuck. I'm doing everything to manipulate my mind to just get me to squeeze that extra juice out the lemon, bro. That's all I'm doing every single day, all the time. After that, bro, I put on, a nice outfit to go to the gym. You look good, you feel good, you're gonna play good, right? After that, I just I don't let nothing get him. There's no time to waste, bro. There's literally no time to waste. There's no time to sit down after work to go sit on the couch. There's no time to just eat a big ass meal after work because you're gonna be lethargic and you're gonna be tired. You're gonna want to sit down. You're gonna start scrolling on your phone because you're just trying to let it digest. No, bro. Like literally, you should be like a military. You should have like a military structure routine. Wake up at the same time every day. Have a little morning routine that sets your mind up. For success. It sets your like it calluses your mind so you're ready for anything that the day throws at you, bro. This is mine. I wake up. I start my day every day with the Lord. I pray to the Lord every day. Sometimes I read in the morning if I have time, the Bible, and He's gonna lead. He's gonna literally take me where I need to go. I tell Him, remove everything that's not meant for, to be in my life. Just I tell Him my goals. I tell Him thank you for letting me wake up another day. I tell Him how grateful I am for this apartment, for the running water, for the food in my fridge, and just keep me on the right track. And boom, after that, I journal all my thoughts. I journal, my mindset. I journal, about my goals. I have my goals on my phone, like as my wallpaper. My 3 month goals on my wallpaper, right in front. One of them being get to 10% body fat, right? For the summer. I'm at, 14 to 13 to 14% body fat, right? That's the main one. So every single day I do that, and I after that I take a cold shower. So I literally, when I'm taking a cold shower, I literally wipe my eyes until I wake up, bro. Like, I'm fucking tired. I hate waking up at 4:30, 4:45. Sometimes earlier if I go to the gym before work. But that just it puts me in this mindset, bro. So it's just like you already started your day off strong. Why would you want to eat some shitty food? Why would you want to, let something so little just, ruin your day? You already prayed, you got it out the way, and excuse my language, it's a bad habit of mine, but it's like you're already building this momentum for the whole day. If something comes at you, bro, it's this small in the big grand scheme of things. You see where you want to go, you look at your goals. Anything that comes to you is like a side quest. Like, you don't even care. Like, I don't even like, you just deal with it, but it doesn't really bother you that much, right? You come home and you take care of the things that really actually matter. When I go to work, I don't. I guess I take it serious, but I don't let it actually, you know, pierce my brain, pierce my bulletproof mindset, because I'm so strong up here. I don't care what goes on. I don't care if if my truck breaks down. I'm not gonna sit there and cry about it. If I get in a car crash, a little car crash, so hopefully I'll be okay. But I'm not gonna sit there and cry about it. If I get off late as fuck, I'm not gonna cry about it, bro, because there's always, I'm getting more hours, I'm getting more money, and it's just like I can't control it. So why would I be tripping about that? I come home, I do my little routine I told you, right? I have my phone is just on my lunchbox right here. Every single morning, if my girl doesn't make it, I make it. My girl usually makes my lunches, and I literally tell her what to weigh out. She has no problem doing it. She weighs out all my food. I just tell her what to do, and she does it, right, for my meals. Okay. In the morning, I cook my own breakfast because I just like to let her sleep. I'm just a great guy, but it's like there's no excuses, bro. Wake up, make time for yourself. Let like literally just imagine where you want to go. Imagine what you want to do, and nothing is gonna stop you. Especially if your number one problem is that you're not living a structured life. I promise you, if you start living a structured life, your life is gonna change forever. When I lived with my parents, when I lived with my mom, let's say a year ago, bro, I remember I lived such an unstructured life. I had no bills to pay. I had no worries, and I I was probably in the worst shape I've been in, a good 3 years, right? I used to be 260 pounds, but I lost it all. I lost 100 pounds, but a year ago I was kind of bulking, right? But I was dirty bulking, and I just made the excuse to go out and eat every day because I had the money to. I make good money. I make stable money, right? And when you have no bills, like, that's good money, right? And I had no structure, bro. I would eat whatever I wanted. I would wake up whenever I wanted. I would call off of work if I wanted to. If I didn't want to go to the gym, I wouldn't go to the gym. And especially, I got, bro, like a year ago, like this month, a year ago, I got cheated on, right? So I went into this path of just, at first I got depressed, right? I went into this path of even, you know, self, like, I just felt so insecure. I felt so like defeated. I felt like I wasn't enough, right? So I was looking for that in other areas in my life. Like, I was looking for approval, like, from women, right? And I went into, how it goes. I went into that stage of just looking for approval from women and going down that rabbit hole or whatever. But after that, bro, I locked in, right? Because I realized like it does, bro. That shit means nothing. That shit. I know I'm kind of rambling. I'm kind of ranting, but it's just kind of it's just ever since that moment I started living a structured life because I can't control what anyone does to me, but I can only like my mindset was I can only control what I do, and as long as I'm happy, as long as I'm content, and then I'm gonna be okay. As long as I'm reaching my goals, as long as I'm doing everything in my power to you know go towards my goals, I'm gonna be just fine, bro. Like it really, nothing should really stop you, bro. Because at the end of the day, anything that stops you is just you having that lack of respect for yourself. If only you showed up for yourself how you show up for others, that maybe people that don't even deserve it. Like imagine you put all that effort into yourself, bro. Imagine if you stuck through it. Imagine if you just, went through with your promise and you could actually see the other side of the rainbow. I promise you, once you start living a structured life, wake up at the same time every day, eat the same meals every day, have like have some grit, bro. Like be a man. Like that's what being a man is. It's like we used to go to war and we're over here, craving a fucking Big Mac with fries, or craving a McFlurry and a large shake, a colorful, just some BS, bro. Like you literally have to grab your balls. This is literally what I had to do, okay? And this is what I'm learning now. I literally had to grab my balls, and you have to anchor, bro. You're gonna be good if you anchor everything around your health, your fitness, and your mental health. Nothing can stop you. It doesn't matter what comes at you. You're gonna be jacked and sexy, bro. Your mental health is gonna be good. You're gonna have low cortisol levels. You're gonna be able to just address any situation, de-escalate any situation, bro, and just get your way every single time, bro. And if your mental health is right, it only boosts. It just boosts your progress, bro, because you're just going 100x. You're going 100x into the right direction, bro. And that's what I learned ultimately from you know being living an unstructured life, like literally just a year ago. I'm not saying I was like a complete degenerate, but I literally remember waking up in my mom's house in my room, like so depressed. I remember waking up hungover from overeating from the night before, and just going to sleep whenever I wanted, and just living this life of just no, like literally no direction, no responsibility. And becoming a man is just, I feel like it's just having responsibility, being responsible for someone else, and just having bills to pay, and it's just like you can't, if you pay bills, bro, you could fucking lose weight, you could get in shape, because just see it as like, why you pay bill, you go to work, right? Like, see it like this. You have to look at it like this. You go to work to get money, right? So you could pay bills. Why do you stop there? Go to work with yourself, go at war with yourself, go put in the hours on yourself so you could become a better version of yourself, become a better man, bro. Getting in shape, getting jacked doesn't only build your physique, bro. It builds you as a fucking man. It gives you a whole new aspect. It gives you a whole new self-respect for yourself. It gives you a whole new side of yourself that you didn't even see. Okay? I just want you to try it out. I just got off of work. I had this on my mind. But if you want more content like this, go follow my Instagram. I'm linking down below. I'm gonna be posting on there every fucking day. Just go check it out.